Hi and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. In today's video, we're going to find ways how you can feel less heavy, less sluggish, and how you can support your body to shed this extra weight, this extra toxins you might have accumulated over the winter time, because now it's springtime and it's a perfect time to let go of what you have been holding on to in the winter season and feel lighter and more energized. So I want to share with you the secret rhythms that Ayurveda teaches so you can reach your optimal health, feel energized, and feel in tune with yourself and the cycles of nature. So we're going to cover the seasonal rhythms as described in Ayurveda. So what happens if you don't know about these seasonal rhythms and don't follow them? The symptoms are often that you feel burned out, that you feel stressed, that you feel overwhelmed, that you feel a bit sluggish and heavy, and especially in the spring, also symptoms like allergy and congestion can come up. So if you have been watching the videos of the last month, I've already started to explain the daily rhythms that Ayurveda explained, because as I said already, the teaching of being in alignment with nature rhythms is Ayurveda's most important teaching. Most important teaching for staying healthy, young, and rejuvenated. Yeah, it's really the key in Ayurveda, the teaching of being aligned with the rhythms of nature. And these are really four main rhythms. It's the daily rhythms, you know, how to align your action, your meal times, your rest and action times with the rhythms of the day. It's the monthly cycles that mainly women experience, but men too as well. And it's also the seasonal cycles, the changes of the season, and then of course it's the changes of life phases in our life, because we are different stages of our life that are also governed by what's called the doshas in Ayurveda. So this month I really want to focus on teaching you more about the seasonal rhythms and how, by learning about them, you can optimize your health, your well-being, and your energy, and also focus on productivity level. So why is spring so important? Spring, the season of spring, it's a time where it's a time to release, let go, and rejuvenate. Yeah, to detoxify first and then rejuvenate. So you just need to look at what's nature doing. You know, it's getting warmer, the earth, you know, is slowly defrosting, slowly getting wetter, it's not frozen anymore, the rivers are starting to flow, and in our body exactly the same thing happens. We are nature, we are not separate from nature. So our cells are opening up, they're ready to open up, to let go, shed the extra energy source in the form of fat we have been storing in the winter as a security blanket for the cold months where there's no natural new food coming, and also where our body has naturally been holding also toxins. So now you can imagine the cells are opening up, the rivers in your body are opening up. We are ready to shed and to let go. And what happens if we don't do that? What happens if in that season of spring we don't support our body with it, or we don't know what qualities are starting to rise, and we counterbalance this? So often we feel a sense of heaviness or also weight gain. There's a sense of congestion, or maybe you're fighting with allergies. Often there's a fatigue or brain fog, and you're thinking, why do I feel this way? Actually, the days are getting lighter. I should feel more energy. And you might feel low motivation, especially if you kind of have been powering through the winter time, not giving you or yourself the rest we are invited to take during the winter. So now the body wants to release. And here I want to say that nature doesn't bloom all year long, yeah? Neither should you, yeah? So we as a society are taught or like to live in a natural kind of summer stage, you know, kind of creating and being productive and creating more and doing it faster and pushing ourselves and achieving. But what nature teaches us, and this is really what Ayurveda is teaching us, is that we are going through cycles within a year, within a lifetime. And by understanding the cycles, we can flow with the cycles. And it's really important actually to flow with the cycles all year long. And if we don't do this, we constantly tap into an energy resource that we don't have. If we don't align ourselves with nature, we kind of go against the stream. So it's really important to be in tune with ourselves and be in tune with nature around us. And please, don't think this is something esoteric. This is just the most natural thing in the world, to look at what the seasons are doing and how can you align yourself with it. And this is really where Ayurveda goes deeply into it. It's kind of to return to the rhythm of nature. And as Ayurveda explains also, we all are different. We all have different constitutions. So we all have a different rhythm as well. You know, all of us function differently. A Vata does differently than a Kapha, than a Pitta. You know, Pitta might be very sharp and active, but a Kapha naturally moves slower. And a Vata usually, you know, needs a little bit more time too. So if we are pushing ourselves against the seasonal rhythm and against our own individual constitutional rhythm, we experience dis-ease. You know, we are not experienced being in our flow, in our strength. And regardless if you want to be there for your business, your career, your family, your partner, or just want to improve your own health and vitality, it's really important to know about these rhythms in nature. So this month, I really want to focus on just teaching you, you know, it's important to go with the seasons and to learn the wisdoms of the seasons. So especially now in the spring, we want to shed that extra weight we have accumulated over the winter. We want to give our body the chance to detoxify itself, to become lighter, to cleanse itself. So, yes, so we are like a rose, you know, so now the bud is coming out, you know. So when we lighten up now and give ourselves the right nutrition, lifestyle and movement, then the bud can come out and we can bloom in the summer, you know, full energy, full ripeness, and bring out the fruits of our work into this world, you know. Then in the fall and in this and in the winter, we go back in again, you know, kind of recharge our energy, so next spring we can bloom out again. And I'm going to share with you now in the next videos coming up how you can adjust your yoga practice, that you can be more energized, kind of counterbalance that heaviness of the spring that comes with the Kapha. I'm going to teach you a special meditation, what you can do in the spring to be more active and still meditate. And I'm also going to teach you some nutritional tips, how Ayurveda says we can stay in balance. But these all videos are preparation, because in May I'm going to teach a short workshop course, a live short course, teaching you the alignment with Ayurveda and yoga for the seasons, so you can really get rid of this extra weight, this extra sluggishness, maybe this brain fog, maybe this overwhelm, and tune back into the rhythm so you can go full on with clarity and joy and lightness into the rest of the year. So I look forward to sharing this wisdom with you. If you like this, please subscribe so you get the information when the next video is coming. And I look forward to a nice short 10 minutes yoga spring kapha aligned practice. I'll see you. Thank you very much. Namaste.